Hey everyone, welcome back to another edition of NMB Takoyaki Party. This is episode 48. Episode 48, extravaganza. Blah, 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 blah. I'm Matt, fresh from my trip to Nagoya.
Traitor.
To watch a certain group that shall not be named.
Yep. And to have my Oshi announce her graduation. Join me as someone whose Oshi hasn't graduated or announced her graduation yet is Ryan.
Hello. My Oshi has not announced her graduation yet, but it is very, very hot today, and I'm very uncomfortable.
Yeah. And join us for the first time in Japan properly, and maybe for the foreseeable future. We got Jeff.
Woo woo, I'm fresh off the plane.
And somehow we're still recording this on a weekday night.
Nothing's changed. You know how in other podcasts they always say "Oh hi, I'm Ryan from blah blah blah. I'm Matt from blah blah blah." See, if we had done that, then people would have been surprised. Oh, Jeff is in Tokyo.
Yep. Not even in Tokyo.
It's not even in Tokyo.
I'm not even in Tokyo.
We're gonna dox your location in the air.
Saitama, represent.
I mean, we got the old Kanto. We're a Kanto-based podcast about a Kansai-based group.
That
makes perfect sense, right?
There's two NMB members from Saitama. See,
one of them
it's relevant.
is one of your favorites.
I don't like Hojiri.
Rinachi, right?
Rinachi is from Saitama, yes.
Yeah. So anyway, on today's show, we are going to talk about some news. The biggest news that's happened in the past month is NMB48 has announced their 21st single.
Yay!
Entitled Boko e Kaere. Or, when I first read this interpretation, this is another Uchiki K moment, if you guys want to hear about it. So, I saw the name, and so I read it as, Hahako e Kaere.
I knew you were going to say that.
It's the kanji for, mother.
I thought...
the kanji for school.
I thought Matt was going to go the other way, and he heard it as he saw Boko and he thought it meant Boku.
No, I'm not that dumb. I can read that kanji.
No, I thought someone just told you, and that's why you.
No, I don't believe everything someone tells me.
Yes,
yeah.
So it means go home to your school.
Yeah, your alma mater.
Yeah. I don't know what the official... I mean, most of the time, there's not really any official translation of these titles anyway. Yeah. I don't know what the community is going with.
Yeah. Anyway, so they announced this at the Handshake event in July. And we got to see them announce it live in person. I even streamed it on Periscope. And I got a lot of that engagement.
Oh, yeah.
Got some people looking at it.
That tout. Is tout? Is it called
got
tout?
Clout.
Yeah,
Clout.
That
clout is what you do to a rope.
Or the Nigerian dudes who try to get you to go in their club.
Yeah. So this is coming out on August 14th. Yeah. Right? August 14th? 15th? Or 14th?
It's 14th,
yeah, 14th. It's a Wednesday. And, they announced the Senbatsu. I mean...
Ryan, would you like to voice your opinion?
It's an 18-member Senbatsu, so... It's not that... Well, it's more than,
it's pretty much
we're
the
used
same
to.
with a couple newcomers.
Yeah, there's really not that many... Well, I guess, the Yukitsune fans are going to say, what do you mean there's no surprises? So... There isn't.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't feel like there are any surprises. They basically just copy and pasted the previous single, and then just changed two members basically. So Momorun and Jo quit. So they quit, and then they
two spaces opened up.
Yeah, and then they got rid of Renapion. Basically, it was 19 members last time, so this is 18 now.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was 19 last time.
Yeah. So just got rid of Rep. I'll just throw her away. Okay, let's do it. So I guess the biggest surprise, like even more than Riona, I thought Riona was like happening no matter what.
Yeah, she's been pushed a lot.
Yeah. So sorry to the people who are listening to this who are expecting a lot of Riona talk, but she's been pushed. Like she's done pretty well, and this is a good next step for her. Maybe too early. I don't know. Do you guys think it's too early?
She's still Kenkyusei.
Yeah, I really don't like.
Sense,
I don't like it when they put Kenkyusei in Senbatsu. It's pretty dumb.
Yeah.
But
kind of shows her hand a little too easily.
Yeah. So we have the.
It just looks like it's too desperate.
Do we think what do you think about Yukitsu, Matt?
I don't like that she changed her hair back from like.
She had to change it to black.
Like, red. Yeah, like the weird like red highlights or red hair she has going. I thought that was like pretty unique. I was like, oh yeah, I can recognize her because she has like different color hair. She's like the new Momoka. But like not as crazy with the hair colors. It was like red's like that's a.
I don't know. Like
a cool color.
I'm sorry to say this, but I think like Yukitsune like isn't like the worst condition of her like idol career like right now. And it's her like grand moment, right? She gets into Senbatsu and she looks, I don't know, overweight. I don't know. I try to.
It's just the camera. It's just the camera.
It puts it adds.
The camera.
Oh, there must be like 10 cameras on her.
Oh jeez. Well, I mean, she is known for her photography.
Oh.
I mean, she
selfie.
Let's be honest here, right? She got into Senbatsu because like she was selling well, so she has like this cult following, I guess, and so good for her. I mean, it's not the camera thing. There's no way it's the camera thing.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think this might be a one and done as a kind of thank you thing.
Yeah.
And this is kind of good timing with graduated members to slip her in. And then, so she might be out the next single.
Yeah, to be honest, I think she's just keeping the seat warm for Shinshin or Horimomo.
Or get this early in the show already, but Amimaru.
Too early, man. But yes,
our obligatory Amimaru name drop.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be Amimaru, but like in case they want to go another direction, and they will choose Shinshin or Horimomo.
Ryan, why do you gotta do Yuri Dirty?
What? I don't know. So when they said that they were gonna do an announcement, right? I was like, oh, like Miru's not gonna be around this afternoon. So
she had to like go do like the music day.
Yeah, she had to do music day with AKB. I was telling everyone that like, oh, if they announce it today, they're not that stupid that they would announce like a Miru center on the day that Miru's not there.
Without Miru.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I underestimated the stupidity of management. Basically, our center, who represents the entirety of NMB, is prioritizing AKB work.
She's representing NMB on the national stage.
No, that's bullshit. She's representing AKB on the national stage.
Yeah.
Or it's like such like norm. It's so expected now. That's like she doesn't even need to be there.
No, fuck that.
Yeah. The shoe-in vote.
She should be demoted to like 18th place.
Back row.
Yeah. She should share that spot with Yukitsune.
This is like the second time in a row of Miru being center, back-to-back center. So is this a trend? Do you think they're gonna shake it up, next time?
I don't know. I think NMB management is very conservative in a bad way, where they will always just like
pick the safe bet.
Yeah. So they want their blankie, right? They want the Yamamoto Sayaka shaped blankie. Yeah. They can't get it, and so they're like, oh well, Miru's here, so okay, Miru.
We were talking about how every center except one has been first gen, right?
Yeah, except Riripong. And half Fuchan.
Fuchan.
Yeah, see that's how fucked up it is, right? Like, it's all first gen. It's been first gen from the start until now. So 1 to 21's first gen except Riripon. No matter whatever you think about Riripon, right? That's like amazing what she did. Basically, apparently,
the greatest idol the world's ever known.
Yeah. Like, yeah, she's. I still like Riripon. I think she's. Yeah, she hasn't burned her bridges.
Well, I think she's been trying to burn her bridges. It's like
the bridge just won't catch fire.
Yeah, it's a fireproof bridge.
She talks shit about like Dota or whatever on TV, and then everyone, oh, that's so Riripon.
That's the name of her TV show. That's so Riripon.
So they're like an American sitcom, like That's So.
Yep. That's So Raven.
Yeah.
Disney Channel or something. So watch, next single is not Miru, but it'll be Akarin.
Well, if she's
to go along with the first gen trend.
Well, if Akarin's gonna quit, then it's probably gonna be her.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think she's gonna quit, but like if she quits, she's definitely gonna get a single center.
Yeah.
So
or watch him do. I can see him also like just skipping over Yuri and like going to like Aayan,
to be honest, I do see that. I do see them just like skipping Yuri and then going straight to Cocona actually. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna go to Aayan. I think it's gonna go to Cocona.
Yeah, we actually have a question about that. We could probably should we address it now or later?
No, let's do it later.
Yeah, go do it later. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, let's just talk about the
song itself.
We talked about some. Yeah. So
speaking of, so I keep
safe song.
Safe song. Yeah, that's a good word, Matt. I was thinking of conservative. I keep calling it conservative, but it's not conservative. Like, but there's a Japanese term for it that I can't think of the English translation to.
It's just like futsu or something.
No. I say in Japanese you say like mamori ni hairu. So it's from like, for example, in soccer, right? When it's parking the bus in soccer. In real football,
like holding back and playing defense.
It's like in the NBA, it's like when you run out the clock, right? So you have like a 1 point lead, and then you just like don't do shit.
Yeah,
just
pass the ball and whatever.
Just phoning it in.
Not phoning it in. Phoning it in is like you're not showing effort. This is like you're showing effort, but to purposely
like minimum amount or.
Purposely fuck over the other guys, basically. Purposely
not playing to win.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, you're not playing to win, basically.
Playing to not lose.
Yeah. So that's the Japanese word that I've seen like people throw out recently. It's mamori ni hairu, which is that you're parking the bus. So why are we saying they're parking the bus? Because they chose like the same center again and almost the same senbatsu, and then they decide to go with a safe song.
And the song it's like not bad, it's just very like generic idea.
I mean, if you're the type who likes like I don't want to compare it to Nagichi because Nagichi's a really good song.
That's a good song. That's a banger.
Yeah, but it's trying to go for that vibe, right? It's trying to go for like the oh my god, the Nagichi Kitaken style of song.
But it's not really catchy.
Yeah, it's not that memorable. I don't know though. I mean, maybe if we listen to it in like concerts and stuff, it will like feel better. But like for example, Bokudate Nai Chaoyo, right? Like I don't know. I think I've gotten brainwashed by Bokudate Nai Chaoyo.
Yeah.
But it's not as memorable as Nagiichi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe this one.
Yeah, a lot of, across the board. I feel a lot of recent songs haven't been as memorable.
No, that's just Akimoto being Nagiichi. Like fucking lazy.
Yeah. Or focusing on his efforts toward other places.
Yeah. But like, so I mean, let's talk about that's our like really
surface level
opinion of the song itself, right?
Evaluation. Yeah.
Let's go with like the video itself because like unfortunately like the video is part of it. We're not just talking about the song, right?
Yeah.
So even the uniforms I thought was like safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, just or more like Seifuku.
Hey.
Oh, hey, yo! Should like drop.
Yeah.
Hey, I can make puns in Japanese too.
Yeah, it looks super generic. It doesn't even have anything that like says NMB on it.
Yeah, it's not. They don't even use, like, for example, like when Nogizaka uses uniforms, right? They always make it look like
They have a little patch.
Yeah, no, not even the patch. I don't care about the patch. It's like it looks unique. Right, this one, like, you could just find it in any random like school drama or whatever.
Cosplay shop.
Yeah, cosplay shop. It's like one step above like a donkey cosplay. So yeah, so that the uniforms, right? And then so I will give them credit for actually filming on location this time around.
Yeah, instead of like in a park.
Yeah, instead of in the park. Well, Quintet got the parking garage this time around.
Yeah.
But like
they still have like the deposit on it. Stick with it.
They're like, what are we gonna do? We still have a day on this parking garage. So they actually filmed in an actual school. Yeah. But okay.
Yeah, in the concept it's pretty cool. Cool. Interesting. It's like a weird like flashback where like Miru's like, oh, I went back to my school, and then she looks over and it's Miru, but she's like, from 3 years ago, 2 years ago.
Basically, the concept of the video is that I mean, whoever's listening, you can watch the video, right? But we are discussing
figure it out.
We are discussing it, but basically, like, Miru's like an adult now, and then she's like, I don't know, she has something going on in her life, and then she's like looking back through her decisions she made in her life. So that's the story of the song, right? The title is Boko Kaere, it's like go back to your school. So it's saying like, look back. I really don't like the message. Basically, it's like, instead of like
it's the opposite of Yamada Nana's graduation song.
Mina Daisuki?
No, the single.
Don't look back.
Don't look back.
I'm sorry. I didn't catch on that shit. Like, why did I even think about Mina Daisuki? No, yeah, but exactly. Like, it's like don't look back, or like Sayaka's graduation song, which is Wasurete Hoshi, right? It's always like, I mean, it's very, very, it's a layup. It's very generic. Like, you should always go forward.
Funny how you use that term.
They're trying to look back to their first early singles.
Yeah.
Also, let's comment on the layup because there's basketball.
Oh, it's another sports metaphor.
Miracle
Didn't
shot.
actually do a layup though.
No, there's no way she could do a layup.
Yeah.
So, but one
concern.
criticism that I saw. See, I'm with the negativity today. Is that other than like the top 5 members, basically everyone got the same amount of screen time, which is nothing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you think that? So I was watching it, obviously. So my girl was like always she wasn't even on the screen that much, right? And I know she would have gotten like way more than everyone else because she's the second. So I was just thinking, like, what the fuck, if you were like a Riona fan or like a Yukitsune fan, then like, what the hell was the point of this then?
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, I couldn't find Riona in the entire video. Like, I mean, I didn't really look very hard, but like, I don't think I saw Riona today.
She was in that like very brief up close scene together with Yukitsune. And then like in the back corner of the formation.
Right? So it's like they didn't really like show anyone except Miru, basically. Like, the half of the video is just Miru looking sad.
Yeah.
And then there's Yuri, Akarin, Nagisa, Saipi, Aayan, Cocona, Rei-chan, I think. And that's it. No one else mattered.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's like it's the Pink Iro Senbatsu, basically.
Yeah.
And back dancers.
My gripe with the music video is the whole like there's like a loose thread with the last shot where she shoots the basketball. I don't know if it goes in or not.
Oh.
Probably then.
Like it stops right where like it's about whether it's gonna go in, and then cuts to Yuri.
They took too many takes, and they ran out of time on the basketball court.
Like close enough.
Yeah, it's like whatever.
Yeah, my main gripe with the video is that the color and like the brightness are all
washed
super
out?
weird and washed out. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they always do that though. Like everything is washed out in NMB.
It's like a cheap way to make it look more glamorous or something.
Yeah, like some like Purikuda filter.
Yeah, I think there's like some guy in the Yoshimoto like video editing thing who really loves that filter.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Can we find anything good about it? I mean, I like the.
Actually, it's very fine. It's like just a normal song. It's not bad. It doesn't offend me. It doesn't make me upset.
I enjoyed,
but I just can't remember it.
Yeah, I enjoyed the fact that it wasn't another one of the weird songs.
Yeah.
Right. Like we were overdue for like a non-weird song.
Yeah.
Well, not really. Like.
No, it's been they've had their one-off,
Yeah.
I think Boko Naichayo was fine.
Yeah, and Yokobo Mono was fine too.
That was weird.
Well,
or that was less traditional.
Yeah, but like before that was Warata People.
Yeah.
And then Tokonoma, right, which is like the same. So this is the first, like ever,
like kind of very
since Rashkonai. This is the first like Miru-centered song that wasn't weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in that way, it makes it feel even more boring.
Yeah.
Because we have like expectations for something different, even if it's not like doesn't fit your taste exactly. It's like still interesting.
That's true. Like I didn't really enjoy Tokonoma, for example, but like I like the idea of it, which was like looking back at like Tokonoma was like an attempt for them to recreate Zetsumetsu Kurokami Shoujo, right?
Yeah.
Which whatever. But I read something. I saw some comparisons on Twitter saying that this one Boko Kaere was an homage to Oh My God.
Okay, I can see that.
Because of the school stuff, right? Like they had some like similar shots. I am pretty sure that was a coincidence. Like there's no way they put that much effort into it that they would do like an homage to Oh My God.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so cliche that I think you just hit the same tropes.
Oh, maybe you're right. Like people like the girls laughing in this classroom or something, right?
Yeah, and they replaced the soccer with basketball. But instead of like NMB team just like sucking against the other team, it was just Miru just being bad at basketball.
Yeah. See, like I miss the times when like the video would have like an actual story to it, right? Like Oh My God, where they were like a soccer team and then Joe comes to save them literally. You know what the bonuses, the DVD bonuses for this single are?
No.
It's the quintet concert.
All in one shot instead of just in piecemeal like it is on YouTube.
Oh, not even that one. This is the previous one.
Oh, like the February one?
No, not that far back. The one in April.
Yeah, I think it's like it's not a bad song. I think it's not bad. It's just not good.
I wouldn't go so far to say it like it's not good. I think it was, for me personally, the song itself, like the presentation and everything, was I'm middle of to kind of good. But
it's a very middle of the
road. It's very middle of the road, but like more positive than negative for me, to be honest. Like I criticized it a lot today, but like I think it has its moments. What do you
I give it 3 golden moon emojis out of 5.
I give it 3 eggplants out of oranges.
What?
I don't know. We're giving random ratings. So let's discuss the other songs.
Oh, we're gonna get Jeff's rating.
Oh, okay. Jeff, give your rating.
3 layups out of 5 3-point attempts.
How did that happen? It's like Michael Jordan at the end of Space Jam.
Yeah, you jump from past the 3-point line.
And then you lay it up.
Yeah. All right, yeah. So let's move on. Next song. Should we do the quintet?
Yeah.
Okay, quintet song.
Is it not as good as which one for you, Matt?
Yeah, neither was the last one. But the last one actually eventually it grew on me. I think after seeing it at the mini live at the National Handshake event, mini live, I think that eventually flipped the switch. I'm like, okay, this song's not too bad. Maybe the same thing will happen with this song, but I'm not right now. Yeah, I'm not feeling it.
I thought that everything with the presentation and all of that, like they spent a lot of money and effort on it. It was really good, but the song itself is not strong enough for it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like for example, if which one, right? If it wasn't as like catchy as it is, but they did like everything else around it,
it wouldn't be very good.
I mean, it would still be good in the sense like the video is like
the song is
good,
the music video is bad.
Yeah.
And most of the time, like, I don't even see the music videos.
Well, I'm talking about like the presentation they have for it right now, which is the presentation is really good, right? Yeah. Like they got like a famous composer or whatever, famous dance choreographer, and then they used the underground parking garage again. And then they spent a lot of effort on the costumes, and then they made it very, very stylish. I think they used like a sharp filter on the video or something. Right? They made everything very, very stylish. And yeah, I really like the presentation. I just thought the song wasn't as strong.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
My main thought is, I agree. The video is really well shot. And like it has a really good style, like overall, the outfits in the background and everything. And they're kind of going for the cool image that girls might like, since quintets aim for female fans. But the song is like on its own. I think the song is not bad. I like it more than the single, but it just totally doesn't fit with the music video.
Well, I wouldn't go personally. Right? I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far to say that it doesn't fit with the music video. I just don't think that it's good enough for the music video.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's for me. That's both like stylistic and execution.
What do you think, Matt?
I don't like it
because
I think quintet is a one-hit wonder group.
You just said you like Amoy Moso.
I said I eventually like it, but still, like the initial, I think there's a one-hit wonder group.
All down.
You're gonna keep trying and failing.
After that one.
Yeah, it's been downhill since which one?
After
I think it's getting progressively worse.
Like
it's been bad.
I'm amazed. I'm amazed that like Akimoto could shit out something as good as which one in like the past 5 years.
And What Other People.
What Other People sucks.
The same single had two of the best NMB songs ever made.
Oh my god. I'm just so sad that like they couldn't give Sayaka a good song. Oh my god.
It's got an alright song. Look at that.
It's okay, but like it's her graduation song. She should have gotten like the greatest song ever.
She got the greatest music video ever.
Well, that's true though. It is pretty good.
Well, except for the one part where they're trying to
make the bee. we don't talk about the bee.
Yeah. Anyway, so I don't know. I feel like they have 3 songs. Do you think like Quintet could like spin off and do like their own like single or album?
I think they're doing an album. I think because of this song, that eliminates the possibility of them doing a single, because that would be really, really stupid. Right? Because they're gonna be doing their concert on like the end of August, right? So it's like August 22, 29, and 30. So Boko Kaere releases on August 14th. So you're not gonna announce a new single like 2 weeks after the previous one released.
Yeah.
Right? So I think because of that eliminates the possibility of them doing a single for now. But I think there's a very good chance that they're gonna do an album. Because that means they can they already have 3 songs, right? They can do some like AKB covers.
Mm-hmm.
And then they can do like one song, like unit songs, wherever, how many they want to do. Then that's like they can complete like a 10-song album just like that.
Do you think they could do like they are basically a subunit? Do you think they could actually like release separate singles or separate albums
by themselves? I think
NMB?
they can do it. I think
like the way that like how AKB they had like Not Yet
and
No Sleeves.
I think Quintet is popular enough. I'm not saying they're very popular. I'm saying they're popular enough that they could support like one of those releases.
Yeah, they can go independent.
Just like split off from NMB.
Yeah.
Like if you're not gonna give me my single center, then fuck you.
That's...
Rebel from mute.
Now I see.
From mute.
There's a silver lining.
I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm biased, right? I admit I'm biased for Quintet, though, so I don't know what you guys think.
I don't know. I don't have like a good enough pulse on Quintet's real popularity. Like they sold out their concerts, right? But there was kind of small concert halls. But then again, these days it's like pretty easy to release a song because like AKB did like all those Junkin unit singles.
Yeah.
So.
No, I mean like Last Idol and whatever exists. So you're not gonna tell me that those groups are more popular than Quintet.
What Equal Love is.
So you think, Matt, like for example, like 22/7, right? Do you think like all every single member combined is as popular as like Yoshida Akari?
No.
Right? So
yeah, no. I would say it's probably like the one or two like top members. They
Oh.
I don't know. I'd have to see the YouTube numbers. How many subscribers?
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. I mean, I'm not saying like it's a dumb comparison, right? I'm just saying that
it's like comparing them to like a Chica Idol group.
Yeah.
Move on from Quintet and get to the actual good songs.
I thought it was weird that like they went for like the exact same vibe for all 3 team songs.
Exact same? No.
I'm not saying it's the same like song. I'm saying that they went for songs that fans could chant to.
Yeah, okay.
That's true. But I think within that category, they're still quite different. Like Team N is a pretty standard like idol-y concert song, I think. Mm-hmm. And then you have like whatever cultic
the Jugon and then the pam pam pam.
Cultic chanting.
Yeah. And then the Team B2 song, it kind of sounds like the dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy. Like it has like the same like meter. Like, do 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 do. Like it kind of sounds like that.
I don't know. Like I don't know why they did that, but I thought the B2 song was like the weirdest one ever. Like what?
I thought it was the worst.
I thought M was the worst.
Nah, M is
Really? I thought it was like some super generic shit.
No, I mean in generic shit, it sounds like a Kaere Pami song. Yeah. It sounds like Nijai.
Yeah, kind of.
No, it's like we have this melody. What lyrics we put there? I don't know. Just like repeat something over and over.
Hey, and that's good.
I mean, that's Aki P's like formula.
Yeah, that's pretty standard Aki P.
Yeah, so I don't want to waste too much time on the songs. I thought that my opinion of them is like they're all bait songs basically. Right? They were created so that the teams could perform them in concerts and in theater. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. For coupling songs, right? That's exactly what coupling songs are
Yeah,
for.
that's better
Like,
than just like a song that you'll watch once with the music video and never watch again.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like, there's like so many of those.
Yeah.
It's like Goshaku no Dama, for example. Do you remember that song?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was really into Team N at that time, so.
Uh, it's the one with the bikinis.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Team N song kind of sounds like another Team N song from a while ago, Kyusen Kyote. It kind of gives me that vibe.
Which one? The Gatsuki Girls?
Yeah.
I mean,
kind of gives me that that vibe of like, oh man, this is a real good song. It could have been the A side. And actually, I actually thought it was the A side because I didn't know Rashikanai was the single. Because it had like Sayaka, it had like Yukidin, it had like
Team N back then was like OP.
Yeah.
It was basically their everyone, all the good members.
Akarin was on it too.
Yeah.
Kyusen Kyote was really good. I mean I don't think Gatsuki Girls will ever be as good as Kyusen Kyote because like the quality of Kyusen Kyote is not just the song, it's also the costumes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the costumes in Gatsuki Girls so boring. Oh my god. Like did the costume designer like fall asleep while she was doing it? I don't know.
It's like, hey, just go through this closet.
Yeah.
Figure out whatever you find.
It's like they went to like a flea market and say, okay, these are all the costumes.
And they went to a Forever 21. Like, here, take whatever. Yeah. Also, one thing though is they have like all like the like. I think these are kind of like Meter's trademark, but I have like all the ooh and the ha's, like the gorilla sounds.
Yeah. That's I told you it's bait for concerts, right?
Yeah. But it just feels weird. It's like it's in the Team N. It should have been in Team N. Like they could have swapped.
No, fuck no. Ban. What the fuck?
N and M sound very similar too, so they could even.
Maybe they made a mistake when they were writing it out. You know how Japanese always make mistakes with M and N, right?
Anything else about the coupling songs?
You forgot the most important unit.
Danceable? No.
Well, we didn't get to hear a song yet.
We did.
They performed it.
They performed it.
Oh, at their... we can just transition to that.
Yeah, we can transition to that. Well, let's discuss it first before we transition to it.
Yeah. So, Danceable, as well as a bunch of other like solo duet unit members, they all performed in NMB's like special week at the NMB.
No, let's go back and explain what special week is. So last year, NMB did a special week. They called it Juban Shobu.
Also,
it was around May. It was around May last year. So what they
did earlier this year too.
They did part. No, it was late last year.
Part 2.
Yeah, they did.
They did it a couple times already. This is like the third time.
Yes, but so okay, let's go back. So special week is when they do special stages like produced by the members, right? So the members can do whatever they want. So Wakapon did Rakugo stage, for example, and then this was actually like when this was the first ever stage that Quintet did. Was also special week.
Yeah.
So there was Quintet and Yuri did her own thing. Nagisa did her own thing too. She did Showa medley, so 80 songs.
Yeah.
And then what were the other ones? Like there was a dance. Was there a danceable?
There was like
no.
I think danceable was like the second set of Juban Shobu.
Yeah, the second special week. Yeah, that was.
Mm-hmm. There was like wasn't there?
Oh no, that was this year.
Was there a Kojirin selected thing?
Well, Kojirin has her own stage that she's produced, but...
Actually, I think it wasn't Special Week 2. I think there was a Special Week 3. Because Danceable was part of Special Week.
Earlier this year, yeah.
Yeah, I think there was...
Like in March, or...
Yeah, something like that. Because that, I think, I remember because that was where, I think we even discussed this. And I said, like, I liked Undergirls better than Danceable.
Yeah.
Because, like, Romantic Sayonara is a good song.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
right? So yeah. So this is the fourth one basically. So yeah, so special week, member produced special stages. So what they did is they announced that like, okay, we're not gonna like pretend anymore. So we're gonna do like these lives basically as regular rotation. So it's not gonna be just Juban Shobu. It's not gonna be 10 whatever.
Yeah.
So they're gonna do it monthly, I guess. So they're gonna choose probably a weekend every month to do these. And then so we had this month where they did these performances, which was danceable, and then Rikati, and then there's the double one Momone Yamarina, and then there's Yuzuha.
And then Harukaden and
Oh, there's also Yokopara, right?
Sumire also. Yeah.
Why didn't you write it here? Where?
Because I think we only had I think they didn't announce them when we were making these notes.
Oh, okay.
And then, but anyway, this all already happened. Like I think today.
Yesterday, yeah.
Yesterday was the last day of it. So
yeah.
If you listen to this,
if you're listening to this on the exact same day that we were recording it, then it was yesterday.
Which means you're a time traveler, which is cool.
Or you're wiretapping our live recording.
That's true. Yeah. You're subscribed to our premium subscriber account.
Yeah. This is the Patreon tire.
Yeah.
With the video and everything.
Yeah.
So during the danceable Juma Shobu, they performed.
They did their new song.
They did their new song, which is Yasashisa no Inazuma. I'm actually like pissed off because it's a good song.
And you think
like I think
was wasted?
Yeah, I think it was the best song of all the songs in this single.
Oh.
You jelly.
I thought the choreography was but like the song was good.
That sounds kind of ironic, considering it's supposed to be a dance.
I know.
Well, the thing is, the members said that they choreographed the song. So during the stage, they talked about it. Like they split up the song into like the verse and the chorus, and each they had pairs of members choreograph each part. So maybe that's why.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, because it didn't feel like it had unity.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they should have gotten Konomin to choreograph it for them.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I think so even the members said like each member like doing each part is going to try to like shove all their ideas into it. So it has like too much going on in each part and doesn't flow to the next part.
Yeah. That's my problem, is the flow. I mean, I don't care if they want to do like fucking somersaults like during their parts, right? But it has to make sense.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like a dance connoisseur. I don't understand these things, right? So I can only look at it from like a audience perspective, and like from an audience perspective, it didn't feel like it was a part of a whole.
Yeah. I think that's one thing that beginners struggle with in any kind of like creative thing. So, yeah, like not seeing it from a viewer's perspective.
Yeah. So, I mean, it could be as impressive if I were like really, really into dance, or I understand. Oh my God! Well, look at that maneuver, right? Like the Pamchenko 360-degree flip, right, or whatever. So it's like if I were like really into it, right? It's like, oh man, that's really good. But then, like, I'm not, so I can only look at it from like an audience perspective. Like for example, like if you watch figure skating, for example, right?
Yeah.
So like you always wonder like why they keep doing like the stuff that doesn't matter, right? Like they're not jumping, because it's part of the like they're trying to tell a story basically.
Yeah, it's all like to the like music.
Yeah, to the music, right? So like if the music like goes up, they do a jump on it, right? And then it flows, whatever. So yeah, I wish they just like hired someone to do it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel that much of a dance song, to be honest.
Right.
Like it doesn't feel as much of a dance song, like even compared to like the Quintet song. Like even if you flip them, it's gonna be the same.
Yeah, it sounded like some like typical '90s pop song.
Right? It didn't feel like it didn't feel like a Must Be Now or like Boku Igai no Dareka or something, right? Like a hard dance. It just is. Yeah. We are not critics, right? So there should be like a notice here and somewhere. we are
disclaimer.
Yeah, we are like talking
We're not
shit.
critics.
Yeah.
Obviously, because we use the emoji scale for our
Hey, I gave it 3 eggplants.
That's like the best. That's the highest.
Yeah.
Recommendation.
I could be convinced to like give it an extra like guy with fingers on with his hand on his chin.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they didn't make Yuri center, so no.
Yeah. I would have given it 5 thinking smiley faces if Yuri was the center. Because that would describe my feelings. Huh.
No, yours should be like the big smile ones.
Okay, I'll do one more quick news item real quick before we take a break.
Okay.
Yeah, so Naiki Kokoro, aka
Uchiki
Uchiki,
it's like her official name now. It's Uchiki.
announced her graduation.
Yeah.
If you don't know the story, that's how Matt read her kanji of her name.
Yeah, because it had like the uchi, like the house kanji, and then ki, the tree, and then I thought it was like a K, like Junichi K. I guess that's what you're doing.
So the K part is the fucked up one, right? Like that one that one has no excuse, right? Fuck you, Matt. But the Uchiki one is I can like forgive you for that because like the actual way to read that is Uchiki. So she's the one doing it wrong.
Yeah, Matt, you told her that, and she said, "Oh yeah, people say that too."
Yeah, but I don't think she heard the K part.
No, she's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Did they say anything like when actually she's graduating?
Shit. I think she did.
I think it's maybe next
month.
Because this last weekend was her last handshake.
In August.
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, so yesterday, like time traveler person, was her goodbye for it was her last NMB handshake and last Osaka one. So I think she's gonna stay until the AKB one in August 11th. Yeah. And then I think it's mid to late August is gonna be her graduation. I think they already gave a date. I'm sorry, I can't remember. It's probably like August 20 something. I forgot. Yeah, that's gonna be her last. They sang the greatest NMB song ever during her farewell, though. The fans did.
Oh, I think I know which one this is.
It's not which one.
No. Is this the Nijiri Surikata?
Yeah. So her fans sang it to her. I remember. I think it was Joe on this podcast saying that like he felt so bad for during Senkyo, right? They did a medley of songs that only got one vote from from a member, like basically a member request.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, they remember, and then Nijitsu Kurikata got one vote, and it was Koko-chan.
Because like back then, that was really the first unit.
That was her only song where she was featured in like any form. Because and also she really likes it, I guess. Like I don't know, like I don't even think she's gonna perform it as her last song though. I think she's gonna just choose Romantic Sayonara. For 2 reasons. One is that she's center for Romantic Sayonara, right? So it makes more sense. And the other is that it's much easier to get the gang together for romantic sayonara than Ninja no Tsukurikata. Because if you do Ninja Tsukurikata, you're gonna have to get Yuri and Nagisa to perform.
You have to fly Shu back from New York.
Fly Shu back from New York.
And Riri Poland from I don't know Italy or wherever she is right now.
She's in Tokyo.
Well, I thought she like going to like university to study philosophy.
Yes, and Kaere said she was gonna go to US and become a actress too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be happy with romantic na sayonara.
I think she's gonna do romantic sayonara and makes more sense. Or maybe she chooses something that the 3D1 girls could do. Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe has anyone from Undergirls graduated?
Malkyun.
Malkyun, okay. Maybe they can just add Sararan to Undergirls.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what do we think about Uchiki's graduation? I think it's time. Do you think, guy?
I won't be able to make fun of it anymore.
Yeah, well, not until she starts doing other stuff.
Yeah. Actually, has she even said what she's gonna be doing?
No, she just said like she's... You know how these go, right? Like, they're very cagey about what they're doing, so she's probably coming back.
Yeah, I don't know. What does she have other like definite outside interests like acting? I don't think so.
She's done the play and she does the cooking stuff, right?
That's right.
And she was in Produce 48.
for a hot second.
So she's going to Korea too.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's about time for her because she got into a couple senbatsu, but was never really gonna break past that ceiling, and then she got dropped anyway. So, and she's on the older side.
Mm-hmm.
So
she was originally D2 draft, second
first
draft.
D1.
First.
Yeah, D1. She was a second round draft pick of Team B2.
After
Iso. After Iso.
Okay.
So back then, the draft, right? Members chose the girls in the draft, and like NMB members only chose 5 girls, and it was not 5 girls. Sorry, 4 girls. It was Riripong for Team N and Sararan for Team M, and for Team B2 it was Iso-chan and Koko-chan. That's a long time ago. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was actually 2013.
Oh my god. Well, Iso-chan already announced her graduation, right? And then actually, like, a lot of people are speculating that Sararan's next. So from like 3 D1s to like 0 D1s, just like that.
It's also like Sararan feels like she doesn't have anything else to do if she leaves. So she's just hanging around.
That's the thing. There are some girls, like, let's not say who, but that you do get that feeling that they're just like sticking around because they have nothing better to do. Like the Yamaguchi Yuki position.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see. But it's unfortunate because like Koko-chan was like really talented and she tried her best. Like she was one of the girls where I always got the impression that she tried her best.
Yeah, super earnest.
Like, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure like all these girls tried their best, right? But like I don't know, she just gave off this like, you know, I'm working really hard vibe. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, like management never just like liked her. Like they never really pushed her beyond like Ninja no Tsukurikata actually. That was like the highlight of her. I don't know. So would being center of Undergirls be better than like when she got chosen as a 5-member unit in 2014?
No,
because like, so the other girl center was more like, you know, just take this and shut up.
Yeah, it was a consolation prize.
Yeah, but like in 2014, right? You don't know what was coming yet.
Wait.
And she was like, "Oh yeah."
Niji was 2014.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was Amagami Hime.
Wow.
That's why like Yuri doesn't like.
Wait, no. That's 20.
That's like 2016.
Oh, sorry.
Still,
2016.
that's still pretty long ago.
Yeah, that's still sorry. That's
Milky was still
2014 was too much. Yeah, 2016 was Amagami Hime. Like Yuri doesn't even like it when people bring up Ninja's Kurikata anymore because she
really.
always feels like
It's old news.
I mean, yeah, I mean she does understand, right, that it is her song, and then she appreciates that people really like the song, but she I don't know, I think she gets embarrassed sometimes because like she like it's been a while. Like I think from her point of view, it's more like you need like new like representative songs rather than just keep hanging on to the old ones.
Right.
I don't know. I could be just like making this up.
She did rank pretty well in the
Request R.
last election. On the last election.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uchiki, yeah.
That is the night.
That was the reason she quit.
She's done it all.
Yeah, got the best.
Yeah.
Quit while you're ahead.
No, she was like, I got into Senbats. I got into like the Senkyo. I did well, blah 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 blah. But you guys still fucking wouldn't put me into Senbatsu.
Peace.
I think she said that in her speech. She said like I seriously thought about quitting after like I couldn't get into Bokudate Nai Chaoyo.
Yeah. Well, yeah. At some point, they all have to realize kind of their position, and if they want to continue living with it.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, well, we wish the best luck to Kokoro. And yeah, we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back. And we're back. So next on the news, we're going to talk about the NMB Summer Tour, and I use it in a sneer quotes, because despite we call it the Summer Tour, all the concerts are in September, which I don't consider part of summer.
Well, because of global warming, it is summer.
Well, yeah.
It's still pretty hot in September anyway.
It's actually like today is the first day of summer here. It's like
because it's like 1 billion degrees outside.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, so anyway, NMB, they're doing their tour. So just run down. So September 4th, they're going to be at Tokyo in HK Hall. September 9th in Kobe. September 15th in Sendai. September 21st in Aichi. And then this is part of the summer tour, but they also mentioned this is on October 5th, will be in Osaka Joe Hall, and it will also be their 9th anniversary concert.
Yay!
Which is, I think we mentioned this when they announced it, like, that's pretty early for the 9th anniversary, because usually it's like a week later, maybe 2 weeks later. It's like in the middle of October usually, and it's also, the 5th is on like a Saturday. Normally, like, their 9th anniversary is like on a Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah. That means I can go, yes.
Yeah, me too.
It's good that they're doing on a weekend, but it's just way too early, I think. But, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Do you remember, like, last year when it was? I think it was, like, October 8th or something. For the first one, the Makuhari one.
Yeah, because they had to do a kanto.
No, that was September. It was, like, end of September,
Oh, wow,
I think.
really?
I want to say, or it was October 1st.
It was really early, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because they did two of them.
Yeah. And then the real one was like the saddest like anniversary show ever. From a NM bro perspective. Because it was just me and Andy.
Oh yeah.
We had
because everyone was waiting for
everyone was waiting for
Sonic. But like the real show.
The real show, yeah. To be honest, like last year, like wasn't. I mean, it continued the tradition of like even numbered like anniversary shows being boring. I mean, last year had extenuating
bad stuff happens.
Was it?
Was it either odd or even where like bad stuff happens?
It's always even.
Like, okay.
Even
or, like,
fourth anniversary was when Nana announced her graduation. 6th was when they did the Sokaku. And then
I think then also Junichi K announced it on 6.
Yes. That was
Yeah.
when Keiichi announced.
Yeah,
sixth.
because they did the shuffle, and then also she announced.
Yeah, her graduation, and then 8th was well, 8th was just boring.
Yeah. Oh, they did like the weird like
the
Back to the Future weird thing where it's like 8
yeah.
years in the future.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like that's a funny gimmick, but
It was funny, but like the entire concert itself like was nothing because it was everyone knew that Sayaka Sonic was coming up.
yeah.
So it was like, yeah, we have to do this because we always do this. So,
Yeah.
let's just get it over with.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. 9th anniversary. Probably
Yeah.
gonna be good. Let's hope it's gonna be good.
That's the title of the concert. Probably gonna be good.
It's probably gonna be good. Then parenthesis, I hope so.
Very inspiring.
Yeah.
Signed, Miru.
We're like the peak of negativity here today.
We got no Miru Oshis in this podcast, so
yeah. Screw you, Andy.
yeah, this is how we get Andy to come back and be like, "Hey, you guys talking bad about Miru?" Anyway, yeah. As for the rest of the shows, like Ryan, you're probably gonna go to all the shows.
I think so. I don't know. Like there's one date I think that I'm iffy on, which is the Aichi one, but yeah, the others I'll probably try to go. There are some dates here that are really stupid because like it's like the day before Handshake or something.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sendai
is before
one,
before Handshake at Makuhari.
Yeah. I mean, it's one thing if like the prefecture is the same, right? But it's a different one.
They're both east of Osaka. They have to travel anyway.
California is also east of Osaka.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think to make up for it, they're gonna start the concert like 5 p.m.
Yeah.
To make sure that like everyone can get back to Tokyo before last train.
Get some sleep.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if like whoever you guys listening to this know, but like in Japan, last train is a real thing.
Yeah, my last train from Tokyo is like 11:30.
So the Osaka to Tokyo last train is 9:23.
That's the Shinkansen.
That's a Shinkansen, and I rode it last night. I always do this though because like NMB finishes at like 8 p.m. In Intex, and you have to travel all the way to Shinosaka, and it's always like photo finish.
Yeah. Also, it's probably really crowded with a lot of
the last train is always
fans.
super crowded, but the second to the last train is never crowded. So I always try to get to the second to the last train. Because that's great. You can just you can like lay on the chairs.
Don't do that. You're in Japan.
Yeah. No, don't do that. It's really bad.
Take your shoes off at least. Yeah.
I don't think you're supposed to take your shoes off on the Shinkansen though. Anyways, that's enough for that sidetrack.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's the summer tour. Jeff, you were thinking of going to the Tokyo and Sendai
and Aichi if
Oh.
If Ryan can still go, because I forgot to apply for tickets. So
I forgot. I forgot we talked about that. I could just give you the ticket, I guess.
Oh yeah, sure. We'll see what happens. We'll work it out.
Yeah.
Anyway, expect a lot of live reports
in September.
Oh my god, I have a feeling
October.
It's going to be the exact same concert though.
Yeah. I don't know if I really should go to like 3 of them.
Yeah.
I went to last year. I went to 4 or 5 of them.
You went to the live tours, right?
It's the same one. It's the hall tour.
The live house. Yeah, the hall tour.
Yeah. Last year was also a hall tour. So I went to Hokkaido. I went to Sendai. I went to Tokyo and Osaka. And it was pretty much the same except the units were different. So if the units are different,
yeah.
If the units are different, it kind of feels like a different concert.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Right, because they're gonna do the single songs anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So like the main differentiator is always the units, right? So if the units are the same, then you feel like you got scammed.
Yeah, this is just tour Senbatsu too, right? They're not doing like Team In, Team M, B2,
Yeah, no. It's a tour
no.
Senbatsu. So like Miru, Yuri, Quintet are all in it.
Yeah. There's like a few changes between the different shows, like 2 members in, 2 members out here and there.
Yeah. I think like Shinshin and Horimomo are in Kobe and Tokyo, and then there's some girls. There's some special ones. I think like.
I know Yumin is in one of them.
Yeah. So they give like crumbs to like some of the girls, but like Anchu, for example, gets nothing.
Yeah.
So Matt is gonna boycott
the
the shows.
That's why I'm not going to any of these shows.
Like Harakaren is not gonna go to any of them either.
Yeah.
So pisses Matt off.
So let's go to the Osaka Joe one because at least everyone will be there.
Yeah, I think this show is gonna be. It's number one. It's an odd numbered show. Not that It's
on a Saturday.
It's a Saturday, and So like, if you're listening to this, like, we invite you to come to the 9th anniversary because it's tradition that like NMB fans get together.
It's the gathering of the NM Bros.
Yeah.
It's
like the gathering of the Juggalos. What the hell?
Yep.
How you said it.
They're both clowns. Speaking of clowns, PopTeen.
Oh my god! I don't understand.
What a clown show!
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's like a clown car.
Yeah, Showroom is like basically like a platform for clowns. Essentially.
Oh my god, I hate Showroom so much. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like.
So anyway, describe it. So PopTeen's like a magazine, like a fashion magazine.
It's a very, very popular fashion magazine for
it's like young
girls, like younger than 17,
high school age.
Yeah,
literally 17 magazine or whatever if you're in America.
There's a 17 in Japan. No, it's like a lower age bracket than 17.
11 or something. Anyway, so yeah, this magazine, they had like a contest where Kinkyuseis, so the sister groups, not AKB, but I think SKE, NMB, HKT. I think that was it.
No, it was SKE.
NGT is not doing anything.
Yeah, of course not.
Okay, man. I mean, HKT was also, but they kind of like gave up.
They gave up like really, really early.
Yeah,
and SKE too, actually, except for this one girl.
They just basically put all their points into one. So Showroom's platform where idols will do like live streams and stuff, and this had a whole like system where you had to do it between it was like a week, couple weeks.
It's 2 weeks.
2 weeks of showrooms, and you can only do like an hour or 2 hours a day, max.
No, it was 3 hours.
3 hours max. And basically what is the members will kind of like try to game the system. So how it works is like the points you can get, like you can only get a max amount per like 20 minutes or something. And
oh no, that's because like the fans can only get the free points.
The free points, yeah. So there's a counting,
per
so
hour.
You can count, yeah, per hour, yeah. So yeah, the fans you'd count, and so you type in like 1, 2, 3, or you run a script if you're smart.
Yeah.
And that will give them points. Throwing your stars will give them points. Throwing like the other prize, the teddy bears, the dharmas, the Tokyo Towers, will give them more points. And so just
the key is that those items are paid items.
Yeah.
Yes. So the free items have upper limit, right? So you can only get like 495 points max. So the reason that like these girls like do it like once per hour, for example, is that it allows the fans to recharge basically.
Yeah.
So even if the members like stop the broadcast and just start immediately, it doesn't reset anything.
Yeah.
So you don't get like free points by doing that. So the only way to reset it is to like stop per hour.
Yeah.
That's why they did what they did. Like they would like broadcast like 15 minutes like per hour, and then to build up on the 3 hours.
Yeah,
anyways,
they do it like 6 times.
Yeah, so it's really stupid because like the contest itself like was to gain like as many points as you can.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it just means that like you've got the whales like dropping lots and lots of money to give the girls points.
Yeah, or you get like a collective, all the fans just pool their points together, pool all their resources together on just one.
Yeah, that was what SKE did. Was basically like everyone dropped out except one girl. Yeah. Which was like the message was clear, right? Like all you fans just vote for this girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like NMB didn't do that, so NMB was like, yeah, let's all like fight to the death.
Yeah, like for the first week or so, like NMB was pretty much like dominating like the top positions.
Yeah, because like HKT wasn't like into it. Like they joined actually, but they just didn't like join.
They stopped. Yeah.
No. They were there until the end. They just didn't like take it seriously. Well, they did. They just didn't have enough fans because they were super new, I think. So the HKT girls are super new, so like they would have like no fans.
Yeah, because it was limited to like I think the Kinkyusei.
No, it was limited to like the newest girls. So
newest generation.
Yeah, so the new generation, 6th gen NMB and whoever SKE, and then 4th gen I think for HKT.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Anyway, despite like how well like NMB was doing throughout the whole like early on, it basically came down to the last day.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It came down to the last hour basically.
Yeah.
So the whole thing was basically like lead up to like the final hour because I mean it did drop girls out, right? Like if you like, for example like Sadano Haruka was she went all the way to the end, right? But like it was clear she wasn't winning anything.
Yeah.
I think she finished like 8th place or 9th place, something like that.
Yeah.
But like so basically until the last day, like it was basically a struggle basically to just get into the top, like the top 5 basically. So only top 5 would get the points. Would get the prize of getting on the magazine. Yeah. So as long as you were within sniffing distance of the top 5. So it was more like a mental thing for the fans, right? If the fans feel like you're in it, then they will be more motivated. If like for example Sadano Haruka, she was 8th, then like fans didn't feel like she had a chance of winning.
But then
like SKE girl joined and then like ruined everything.
Well that was kind of like that started like in that second week or whatever, halfway through the second week. She was pretty much she's going to take the first place. So then it was a matter of who would take the last 4 spots.
So basically what happened was like the NMB girls got the first 5 spots basically.
Yeah.
And then there were some HKT girls and then some other NMB girls. But it became very obvious early on that like only 5 NMB girls were fighting for it. So it looked like, oh wow, NMB's gonna get all 5. Yeah. And then the SKE girl joined, and then it became like she was entrenched as number 1 because like all the SKE whales were giving her money. Yeah. And then
it wasn't even, it may not even just been whales. It could just been like, hey, all the free.
No, there's no way that was just free money.
Yeah,
it was definitely
probably maybe half
paid.
And half, or at least.
Yeah, like there was more. Like there was definitely more. So that's unavoidable. But like so that meant that like one girl from NMB would have to drop out. Well, not drop out. Would have to lose. And it did go all the way down to the wire, though. Like, oh my god! Yeah. Like were you watching at the end, Matt?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, right. Was it obvious? Was it obvious she was losing at the end?
Yeah, like in the last, like when she did her last stream, it was kind of
Daruma Matsuri.
Yeah. So as remember we're talking about was Harakaren.
Yeah, she lost.
She was the one basically. Yeah, she was the one that got bumped to 6th place. And it was mostly because, like, a couple whales. I think it was mainly the Sumire whale.
Was there a Sumire whale? I know that there was
And Marine Whale.
Marine whale. Oh my
And
god,
Richan.
the marine
Minachi.
whale was fucking like it's Moby Dick.
Mm-hmm. Or Monstro for Pinocchio.
Yeah, it was like fucking like it wasn't even close. He spent like 1.4 million.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous.
Yen? Wow.
Yeah.
Probably
it's like $14,000.
Yeah. I remember looking at like all the rankings for the girls, and like even like early on I was telling like my other friends like, it looks like Marin has like a really really big whale, because like there was 1-0 difference between him and like the other guys.
Yeah.
And that's why I knew that she was never gonna drop out, because the whale wouldn't let her. Yeah, at the end of the day she got like third, which is
Yeah.
She beat so Horimomo is a different Momoka. Her actual nickname is Momoka, but everyone calls her Horimomo because it's easier.
Yeah, there's already enough Momokas.
Yeah, there's already enough Momokas.
Momokas.
So we just call her Horimomo. And so she was the strongest one, because like she had a lot of whales. So it's not just like having one whale, right? It's having a lot of them. And she was always just as an addendum to like how Matt explained it, like basically girls that are in high school or below had handicap, because they couldn't broadcast after 10 p.m. And like most people, so like the free watchers, right, who could give you free points, would watch after 10, or they're more likely to watch after 10. Right? It doesn't matter if you're broadcasting at 5 a.m., right? No one's gonna fucking wake up and give you their points. So the younger girls, basically this was Horimomo and Rinachi. They had a disadvantage versus Marin, Sumire, and Harakaren, because they couldn't broadcast after 10. So this was like a very very big handicap, which was the reason that Rinachi was always 6th place, because she would get all the way up to like 2nd or 3rd, and then she dropped to like 6th at during night.
End of the day, yeah.
End of the day, because like Sumire and Harakaren and Marin would like broadcast at like 11:30 or something, right?
Yeah.
And then they get all the points. And it's also like their fans could see like how many points that like Rinachi had, right?
Yeah, because they show like in the corner like this many points to
the next one.
place.
Yeah, so like they were like, okay, so we spend like this much, and then so she can finish the day like above Rinachi, and like Rinachi couldn't do anything about it because she couldn't broadcast. So like this wasn't, it didn't really affect like Horimomo that much, was because she had so many whales, because like her point total was like really high.
Yeah,
she was always like 2nd behind the SKE girl all the way to the end, except at the very very end when she lost during the Tokyo Tower tornado.
Yeah.
Man, I'm seeing, yeah, because Rinachi ended up 2nd. What happened?
No, it was that was it, because like it was it just meant like her fans were waited until the last moment and just like dumped all their towers.
They faked them out.
Yeah. Because I think like, the actual thing finished at, was it like 5 p.m. or
no, it finished at 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Yeah. So it was like, so everyone was still available to stream.
Yeah, even the below high school girls, which had a stricter rule that they couldn't broadcast after 8.
Yeah.
So it finished at 8 on Sunday, and it was like, oh my god, so crazy, like how it was going. It's like towers flying everywhere, and like I was watching Rinachi's, but I was looking at the other girls. It's like, oh my god, like I watched Harakaren. It's like would fucking break your heart, because she just gave up in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know why she gave up though. I mean, like I guess the difference was too big.
Yeah, it's like there's no way it was gonna happen.
It was like 700,000 at the end.
Yeah, and also there's like a weird like kind of like lag or whatever with like the scores or whatever would update.
Yeah. They only update like once
every 5
minutes.
minutes or something.
Yeah.
So you may not have known. There could have been like last minute like tower push or something, but probably wasn't.
Yeah. And the thing is, I think it was incorrect strategy on her part too, because she was doing the Daruma Matsuri, which like
Yeah, she wasn't really like doing anything. Like it's literally like it felt like a telethon
yeah,
or whatever.
exactly.
Like, oh, thanks for calling on the points, keep it up, And it's like not really like.
Oh my god.
Whereas like other members were doing like karaoke or
Yeah. So
some kind of like talent or whatever, some kind of gimmick. Like I think it was like sleep with Suchan.
yeah. So
Stream or
Suchan was
whatever.
doing like sleep with Suchan. Rinachi was doing karaoke, and Horimomo was playing the guitar.
Yeah.
And Karen was like doing a telethon.
Yeah, basically, just doing little songs and stuff every time someone threw like a daruma at her.
I think that was the problem, was because she was encouraging people to throw darumas, and darumas were the cheapest ones. It's one point.
Yeah.
So it was useless. She should have like done like a tower matsuri or something.
And then, but I think also like the other. Like the senpai members, they would like be guests on the different showrooms.
This was Rinachi's fault. So she subs for Team N all the time, right? Yeah. So and she was doing really bad. She was like 6th place, and so she just like sends like this mail like one day. It's like, oh, tomorrow I'm gonna be doing a broadcast with Akarin and Yuri.
Yeah.
Which, like, what the fuck? And so she does it, right? And then she does the broadcast, and like fucking like people started throwing towers.
Yeah.
And then she like goes all the way up to like 2nd place. And I think it's just like pissed off a lot of people.
Yeah, it's like a dirty trick.
Yeah. It was like a lot of people were saying like it was a dirty trick, right? Because like she used like her. It's not even just senpai members. She was using like
it's like her connection or whatever,
No, she was using like top members, right? Like
yeah,
to be able to beat Akarin and Yuri, you would have to like get Miru to join you.
You have to get Sayaka to come back.
You have to get Sayaka to come back. Sayaka and Milky broadcast.
Yep.
Yeah, you would definitely win if you did that. So like you get like I know like Marin would get like Yamarina or something to join her, but obviously like the difference,
your B tier members or whatever.
Yeah, but the thing is like I think that actually had a negative effect on Rinachi, because it actually like gave her, number one, it gave her a bad image, right?
Yeah.
That she was like
you're only this good, you're only this high up because you use top members.
Yeah. And also, it actually like I guess pissed off the whales of the other members, because like they would just, I mean, because like it doesn't matter whatever score you get, right? It becomes just a target.
Yeah.
So they would like, oh, it's like only we're only like 50,000 away, so okay, 5 towers. But I think like it became kind of weird among them at the end, like the 6th gen. Because I know they grouped up. It was Rinachi and Horimomo against Sumire and Harakare. And then Marin was like in the middle. Well, not in the middle, like she was against both of them.
I mean, they would do broadcasts together or something?
Yeah, basically what Rinachi and Horimomo would do is like they would actually, so they wouldn't do like the whole hour, right? They would do like 30 minutes. So they would make sure that they never conflicted with each other, so that their fans could like help each other. Which I know it caused some conflict with Marin. Marin actually confirmed this on a subsequent showroom. Like, she got really angry at Rinachi because she thought that Rinachi was actually like targeting her. That like Rinachi would start broadcasting at the exact same time that Marin was doing it.
Try to stream snipe.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she wasn't doing that, but all's fair in love and showroom. I thought at the end, so it's really fucking stupid. Like they cost so much money, we spent so much money. It was caused a lot of tensions, but at the end of the day, I think it was a positive for the people who didn't spend money, number one. Because like it got the 6th gen more into the consciousness right? Like people started talking about like Sumire and her disgusting sleep showrooms.
Yeah.
And Harakaren and the Daruma Matsuri and all that. She gained a new character out of it, right?
Yeah. Because she even did like you got a NMB or Yoru NMB. I think it's Yugata, where she like, did it on the stage.
Daruma Matsuri. She did it in a theater show. So yeah, so you get like this, and then like the bond. Basically, the fans like suddenly feel that they're more invested in the girl, right?
Yeah.
Which is good. And then like you have the senpai members also like helping out and all that. I think overall it was okay. I just wish it didn't cost so much money.
I think you said this before. It's like a dirtier version of Senkyo.
Yeah, exactly. Because like you could see the points, and and like the prize itself is so fucking stupid. Like it's one page on PopTeen. Speaking of the 6th gen.
That's not even in the news. That's why I forgot about it.
Yeah.
But... Well, yeah. Some members, the 6th gen members, started Twitter, except for the 6th gen member, is it 6th gen or draft member, who's 621. I think she doesn't have a Twitter.
Ogawa Yuka.
Yeah, that's it. Yuka, yeah, Oga Yuka.
No, she did. She took until this morning to do it.
Oh, okay. So I think it was yesterday. I was talking about this with some other people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's like almost all the D3 6th gen, except for Kato, for obvious reasons, has a Twitter account.
Yeah. Well, no, not really. Like even the middle schoolers in 6th gen has a Twitter account now. So Kato definitely has a different reason why she doesn't have a Twitter account. I assume it's because like maybe her parents don't want her to have a smartphone.
Yeah. Well, she's still in junior high, and I think like even in junior high you're not allowed to have like social media. Anyway, follow. I think actually she's her name Karen Hara.
Is that her account?
I think it's Karen Hara.
So
oh my god! Like Rinachi has like the dumbest Twitter handle.
Yeah, she wrote in English.
Is it Karen Hara? Let me see. Oh yeah, it's Karen_Hara 315.
Yeah, I think it's her birthday.
Why did she have the number on it? Like Karen_Hara, which would have been good enough.
Probably because someone already took it.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
By me, I actually have the Karen_. Actually, the good thing though about this is like it looks like she's posting like a lot of her handshake event outfits or whatever on Twitter. So that means I don't have to sign up for her mobile if I want to get pictures for my handshake reports.
Why do you keep doing this? Like you did this last time too. Who did you sign up?
I did it like in I signed up for Hahako and just get one for like one day just to get
a photo for her handshake report.
You're not supposed to repost that.
Just go to her blog and get a picture there.
Oh, well, it's like a tiny picture. It's all
I'll never look on stage for you.
Yeah. So anyway, they got Twitter.
Yeah.
Follow them.
Also, Chihi started Twitter again.
Follow her. Also, don't forget to follow Amimaru. Yes. We haven't discussed Amimaru today.
Well, because she literally is not doing anything right now.
Oh no, it was her
really?
comeback theater show today. Well, not today. Okay, to the time travelers there. No, it's during Sakamoto Nami's birthday show was the comeback of Amimaru and Shinshin. We didn't discuss Shinshin getting injured.
Oh, was it when Yumin hit her?
Yeah, hit her face with a hammer.
Oh,
with a bat, I think. With a bat.
It was a bat, yeah.
So it was in Yugata NMB. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's in Yugata NMB, the bat twisting game, right? And then I don't know, Yumi's crazy, so she hit
she hit her like
face.
in the nose.
Yeah. Apparently it really broke Shinshin's nose. Yeah. Because like she started like bleeding
out
on stage. So they had to like take her out.
Yeah, when they noticed, like they covered it up immediately, like stood in front of her or whatever.
Yeah. And then they took her out, and then she's been absent. I mean, she they made her like write blogs and mobame and stuff like so to show that like she's fine. Just that
Not dead.
yeah, not dead. And then it's just so like the management could say that. And the thing, I guess, because like maybe she has like a scar or something, right? So she couldn't like show up on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So today was her comeback. Well, actually, she returned during the weekend during Handshake.
Mm-hmm.
But her theater comeback was during Sakamoto Nami's birthday show. Also with Amimaru. It's more important news.
Our savior has returned. The second coming.
Yes. Hashtag follow Amimaru.
Yep. All right, moving on. We got just real quick over Milky, Watanabe Miyuki, former NMB member. She did a re-release of her album 17%, which I thought was weird until I realized, she added like a few new songs to it, including a song called Cheek to Cheek, or I just like to call it Cheek Cheek Cheek. That's what it sounds like.
Did you listen to it?
Yeah, it's good. It's catchy. It's like, it sounds like a lot of her new songs sound kind of like that, so it's like really catchy. It's like the opposite of Sayako's new songs. Oh.
Ooh. Man, we're like
throwing cheap shots all over the place.
Yeah, I know.
No one's sacred.
Yeah.
Except for Amimaru.
Peace be upon her.
Yeah. Amimaru's our sacred cow.
Yeah, so she did a release event in July, and they did 2 events. It's like a Watashi Kai. And the 2 slots, first slot, second slot. First slot was girls only, and it was like, be sure to wear a swimsuit or something. You don't mind getting wet because you're gonna get wet. And it was like her like in like a pool. Yeah, it was like her in a pool or whatever, and I guess like they would splash like the people in the front.
Holy shit, really?
Few rows, yeah.
Why did I not hear about this?
Because you don't follow Milky.
That's true. But like, if it was something as extreme as that, I would have heard about it. Wow. Holy shit!
It was a couple weeks ago. It was happening.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I only know just because my friend went to it.
Oh.
And I guess she got like in the front row.
She wear a swimsuit too?
No, but she got like she was wearing like all the Milky stuff, and Milky acknowledged it, so she got like the Shinshin.
Shishin.
Yep.
Watashi kanji.
Yeah, and I guess also at that event, she announced that she's also gonna put out a new photo style book coming out on August 23rd.
I think the title's like Watanabe Miyuki Des.
Probably.
Yeah.
Because she did the last one, like, I think it was right after she graduated. There was that one style book she did.
Was it, oh, did she?
Yeah, so she did, like, a graduation photo book called MW.
Yeah, I have that, actually. I own that.
Yeah, and then, literally, I think it was, like, a month after she graduated.
Oh.
She had her style book. That was one, like, she did a Watashi Kai, and I went with Andy, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, it rings a bell.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so she has another one coming out next month in August. So you can check that out. Okay! That's Milky.
Okay.
Let's move on to Episode 1.
Episode 1,
the thrilling conclusion to Season 1 of Episode 1, which none of the episodes were related. They finished all the episodes, and then they did actual voting thing where the top 2 episodes.
Yeah, the top 2 episodes would get an episode 2.
Yep. And they actually did it was like a voting system where I think you apply if you were signed up for NMB Mobile and Mobame.
Yeah, it was NMB Mobile, Mobame, YNN, and DMM. So it's 4 votes.
4 votes. Yeah. And yeah, so that happened. That was like what, like only a few days, right? It was like a week of voting.
The voting? Yeah. Was it a week? A week or 2 weeks, something like that.
I think it was only like a week or only a few days. It wasn't a really long period.
Yeah. So what was funny was they had prelim results.
Yeah.
After a day of voting. And the final results were almost exactly the same as the prelim results.
It's like one or two changed the places, but it's still pretty much the top 2.
And then they said like to not hurt the feelings of the staff.
Yeah, they didn't show.
Who made the bottom
the
4.
Yeah.
In the rankings, they didn't show.
Yeah, so there's a reel this on. I think it was on YouTube. Was it? Yeah, I think it was on YouTube.
Yeah, it was on YouTube. It's free on YouTube. You can go watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, so they revealed the results, and First place goes to Cotton Flower.
Yes, and unfortunately, Harakarin was not in it.
Nope. But Cocona was.
Oh yeah, the title of our previous episode.
Yeah. Second place was Gokuto Girl. Gokuto Girl.
Yeah.
Yakuza Girl.
Yeah. It was obvious though. I think those two were like the most popular ones among the fans.
Yeah.
And I think third was Jujutsu Riku, which is also another Cocona one.
Was that, or was it
that was the Miru? No, yeah.
Gambler Ray.
Gambler Ray was True Gambler. Fourth place.
Okay, I think that was like the preliminary night. Those two would have been switched.
It flipped. Those two got switched.
Yeah.
I think the choices were correct based on like how I enjoyed the shows.
So I forgot to vote, but it seems like I didn't need to. So did you vote for Cotton Flower, or did you vote for the Anchu one, like you said you were going to?
Me? I voted for. I had 4 votes, right? So I voted. Right. I think I voted 1 each for Gokudo Narita Girl and Anata no Nawa. And Hyakume no Propose.
Oh yeah.
Was it Hyakume no Propose or Hyakume Kokohaku? I forgot. Like I forgot which one they were copying. And what was the 4th one? Did I vote? I'm pretty sure I didn't vote for Karen Flower. Maybe I did vote for Karen Flower.
That was like the one you said you actually wanted to see.
Yeah. Maybe I did vote for Karen Flower. I definitely did not vote for Joju Toriku. Just fuck that. I'm not gonna vote for it.
You didn't vote for the Miru one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna vote for Miru. So yeah, I think those were the 4 I voted for. I didn't vote for Lovers of the Dead, Jeff.
Jeff, did you vote?
Nah. She had no.
You only had 1 vote
for Lovers of the Dead. Gotta stay loyal.
You forgot the other one.
I had 2, maybe. Also Lovers of the Dead, but it was.
It got 7th place.
It wasn't gonna win anyway. But I didn't watch any of the ones that were top picks.
Anyway. You'd fix that.
Some of them, yeah. Sign up for Osaka Channel and watch it. Yes.
Now you can do
that I'm in Japan.
Yep. So congratulations to winners. Also, we did our little contest thing, but we didn't actually meet the results, so we're not subbing.
Yeah, fuck you.
Episode 1. Wow.
Way to show it.
Which the results were like we needed 150 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, we don't get it, so too bad.
Too bad.
No, I don't know. Are we gonna extend it until we get it?
Maybe.
Okay.
Make it a indefinite result. So hey, in the year 2025, we'll eventually get that. We'll eventually sub it. We'll see. So YNN is ending. Or their independent support, but they're not actually gone. They're actually just moving over to NicoNico, and they have their own channel.
Yeah, nothing changes. Like it
kind of does.
Yeah, but as I explained to Timmy, like the platform changes, but like the content and the content creators and the NMB members are all the same. So nothing changes, except that you have to deal with like NicoNico bullshit.
Like the scrolling text over the screen.
Yeah. Well, you can turn that off.
I think that's the way NicoNico is meant to be watched.
The one thing for our foreign listeners is that you can't pay for it with a foreign credit card, as I found out.
Well, it's unlikely anyway. You would have people wanting to like the Venn diagram of people who like NMB and who own foreign credit cards is probably you.
You're the Unity set.
So, so it's not that big of a deal. So let's not make it a big deal.
It's the server's changing, so you have to like sign up for something new.
Yes, that's it. Oh, the main one big difference is that in NicoNico they have like basically a newsletter, like a YNN newsletter that they started, and it's gonna be like an article, like a weekly article that's written by Mikana.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, it's like, I don't know. Do you care? Like, just read her blog or something.
I forgot to mention this when we were talking about the single, but I feel like what was this? I have a note. I feel like Mikana is a robot.
Her movements.
She's not very like animated. Yeah, she just like looks
yeah.
like a robot or like a doll or something.
I get what you're trying to say, and I see it. She does look
like just not very animated.
Yeah. She needs.
But then there's that YNN thing where she is like blinking for 50 times. Like how many times you can blink? I'm like, oh, okay. Well, maybe she does have some animations programmed into her.
Like they blew the animation budget
or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. They blew the animation budget on that.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing about Riona too when she started. Like, I don't know if I ever gave like a review of like Yume wa Niganai on this show, like when I first watched it. But like I was complaining about how Riona was a good dancer, but like her expressions sucked. But after having watched like End Pride recently, I can say like she's like improved like way. Like it's very, very good now. Like she's still not very, very expressive, but like leaps and bounds than when she first started. I hope that like Mikana like goes down. I mean they're the same, right? They're both D3. But I think like Riona has shown way more improvement than Mikana. From a performance perspective. And the thing is like Mikana has always sucked at dancing. Yeah, sunshine. This is the Sunshine and Rainbow episode.
Well, we did the thunderstorm joke last time, so we can't do that.
Yeah,
anymore.
We can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Oh man, we haven't mentioned her like the entirety of this episode.
I mentioned it once, but you didn't hear it, so it doesn't count.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we're talking about YNN. Also, another program, recurring programs coming back.
Yeah, this is great. This is great news.
Their annual summer camp.
Yeah.
This year is called like. This year's called like Bachi or whatever.
Bachi camp. Yeah.
BasuBakuHatsu or whatever.
BasuBakuHatsu. BasuBakuHatsu.
Hey, that's another podcast.
Camp.
Yeah.
They're making a camp about them. Wow, they got that clout. That clout. Yeah.
Yeah, you should hashtag them.
Tag them. I can't even say it, so I have to like Google it probably.
BasuBakuHatsu. Like shout out to Boy and RJ.
Yeah.
Should shout out to Josh too and just do /Slopecast.
Yep. Introducing our collaboration with Slope.
You know what? We should get them to guess here.
Yep.
I don't know if any of them are. I mean, I guess Josh is interested in them.
Well, we had Josh on. Well, I did a little interview of him after Sayaka Sonic, so.
Yeah.
That was our quota.
Oh, okay.
for the year 2018.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we should try something with them.
Yep.
Anyways, going back.
Get Emichi again.
Anyway, yeah, the YNN camp. Thing is, like previous years, it's called like Wild and Crazy Kids Camp or something.
Yeah,
like that.
They keep changing it though. Like there's a Get Wild camp. Last year was like the funny one. It's like the Poo 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 camp. And the reason for that is that they drew the Pooh character in to make it look like D3.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was the D3 camp last year. But literally, it was just D3 and Torako. So Sayaka was on it, but like very short.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just the D3 camp. It was really good because like it gave character to all the D3 girls, like so that so this was when they were super new, right? Like the 6th gen hadn't even been introduced yet.
No.
So they did this, and so like the fans would watch, right? And they didn't know any of these girls, and like so they got to know them, which is good. I enjoyed it actually. I enjoyed the camp last year. So this year the idea is that Bachi in Japanese means huh. How would you describe this, Jeff? You're much better at English than I am.
Is it like energetic?
No. Bachi is when you have the
That's peachy peachy.
yeah, Pichi is actually like kind of a disgusting
Like young.
yeah. Pichi means young fresh.
Yeah.
Bachi is it's like that awkward feeling when you are like against each other. So D3 and 6th gen are Bachi. That's what they're trying to say. So that's the like the anti thing, right? Where like why do you have 6th gen when you already have D3, etc. etc. So the YNN is playing off of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think because of the title and because of the roster that they have for the camp, it's probably gonna be like a D3 versus 6th gen thing. They're gonna try to do maybe whichever group has the most danketsu, like unity, might do that. And then they have like the senpais.
Yeah.
So they have Nagisa, and you can't have a camp without Saipi and her guitar.
Mm-hmm. Is that a recent thing, Saipi and her guitar?
No. That's been years.
Okay, so I think might have just noticed it because that's also a thing in the Team In B-side music video.
Oh, Saipi used to be like the guitar character,
and then Sayaka stole it.
No. Sayaka was first, and then
Sayaka reclaimed it.
Yeah, and then Saipi like tried to be a guitar character, and then she hit more with the fashion stuff. But yeah, so yeah.
When is this program?
It's airing? Like August 18th, I think.
Okay.
And it's a whole day thing. It's not like Richan 24, which is 24 hours. This one's like an 8-hour show. And it's usually really fun. Like it's YNN, right? So they have like the good unplanned shit all the time, but usually it's fun.
I think that'll do it for the news. So last we're gonna do a couple of questions before we
and comments. Do you have all the comments?
We had a few comments, just like a lot of random stuff. But I'll just read the questions first.
Okay, go ahead.
So first question is from Ice, and we kind of alluded to this earlier in the show. So, do you think Cocona surpassed Aayan popularity already? Her handshake sales are consistently better since a long time ago, and she has had some work as a model already. It could be a tough battle. I actually think this is like interesting because I think this is like kind of maybe the next gen rivalry. You had like Sayaka Milky, and then Miru and Yuri. I guess I don't know. So yeah, I can see Aayan and Cocona be like the next like NMB rivalry, which I think that's probably good. Just like develop some kind of drama or characterization.
Yeah, I think
for the group. I
think like management would love it if they did, but
if it could take off or whatever.
I don't see rivalry between them.
Yeah.
Like I mean I don't think
it's artificial rivalry.
Yeah, I mean it's probably more artificial than the Fumiru one. I don't think anything is gonna be more artificial than that one. But to answer the question, I think the answer is no. I don't think Cocona has overtaken Aayan in popularity, but I honestly think it's a matter of time.
Yeah.
I mean,
I already like Cocona better than Aayan, so that's proof enough. Yeah. That's the only metric that matters.
Yeah. Matt's opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they pushed. I think Aayan is still pushed as the center of B2, right? And so they management has
Cocona is like the number 2.
Yeah, Cocona is the number 2, and like Cocona has and Aayan is a 17 model, by the way. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
So that's pretty
But
big.
Cocona is Cocona in LARM?
No, well, she's not a regular, so it's hard to say, right? So she does get like LARM stuff, but I mean, like 17 is pretty big. So like I think Cocona does not have any work that is at that level. I mean, nothing is at that level though. So
yeah.
So I think it will happen, but not yet. I don't know. What do you think, Jeff?
I think Cocona is breaking out of her shell. Like, if I've seen from watching like Pump Up Mochi-chan, like she has a weird side to her that she's more comfortable letting out now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's
so
not
I think
that
that'll
shy.
attract. Yeah, she'll attract some more like interest as she like grows older, and both her personality and her looks develop.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think the next center is gonna be Cocona and not Aayan.
And
that's
Yuri.
My hot take.
Because they're gonna do Yuri.
Because fuck management.
Skip everything between 1st and 5th gen.
I mean, they're like the massive push is 5th gen, so they've like basically thrown everyone out. If you're like a non-senbatsu, like 2nd to 4th gen, just better give up.
It's like 1st gen, quintet, and then
5th gen.
5th gen.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the pushed groups or members.
Yeah. Which is amazing, I think, for Saipi, because she was able to like pull herself up basically.
Yeah.
She was like I don't know, so like it's kind of unbelievable to think now. But even like less than maybe like a year and a half ago, she was like border senbatsu. She was like, so imagine how you think about like Uka or Airi, who are like you know like senbatsu regulars, but you know just there.
Back like 3rd row or 4th row.
Yeah, 3rd or 4th row. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. There's still senbatsu. Yeah, of course, right? So that's it. That's how people thought about Saipi. Now she's like, you know, oh my god, quintet.
1st row or 2nd row.
I think she's 2nd row this time, but yeah. Should be like the AKB senbatsu, where there are like 7 members in the 1st row. I think it was Jeff. It's like, oh yeah, I'm so happy that like Yuri is in the 1st row. Yeah, fucking 7 people are in the 1st row. At that point, does it even matter?
Like 757 or something. It's like a haiku.
Inverse haiku.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think, Matt, it is 757.
Yeah. So Cocona versus Aayan. Next matchup coming soon.
I hope they become Milky levels of popular.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Who wrote this? Hee. Everyone needs to watch episode 1. I recommend watching all the full episodes in order since they are running jokes and silly story that's pretty hilarious.
Yes.
From Hee.
So there's so we talked about the terrace house thing, right? Where like people are watching the video. So there is an actual like subplot inside it.
Yeah.
Very short subplots though, but like it is more fun to follow along. So for example, like the Matsujun impersonator from Anata no Wa, like Sayonji-kun. So he copied like Domyoji from Hanayori Dango, right? And like they make fun of him so much. You watched this, right? They made fun of him, like they like shit on him so much that like, because he's part of the theater group, like
his acting is so bad.
So he's part of the Europa theater group, right? So he would show up in like other episodes. So every time he would show up in an episode, they would point it out. Hey, it's Sayonji! And they would make fun of him. And I think it culminated in him getting like a major role in like the last episode. So yeah, so there's like small bits of that, and there's also like the running like love triangle, like love quadrangle, whatever subplot with one of the comedians and Miru Saipi. I think like one of them is in a relationship. So the comedian is in a relationship with Saipi, but his ex is Miru, and his daughter is Riona. So like the comedian is in a relationship with Saipi, but his ex is Miru, and his daughter is Miru, and his daughter is Saipi, but his ex is Miru, and his ex is Miru, and his daughter is Riona. And his ex is Miru, and his daughter is Riona. And his daughter is Riona. And then yeah, and then like Nagisa is also like the girlfriend of like one of the other guys, and there's and Chihi is with BKB. Yeah, and they have all of that. It's a joke, and I think like the last episode, like Anshu showed up, so it was like a story within the story. So Anshu showed up, and she was playing her character from Anata no Nawa, and she was doing
Oh,
the Zodiac
really?
Killer
Wow.
thing. Yeah, so it's fun. Everyone should go watch it.
Okay, and last question I'm gonna answer before closing up the show. This is from Sailing0805. Do you guys think, since 48 groups each have so many members, is it possible that there are girls, for example, Draft or Kinkyuseis, who have no Wota Oshi in them? Like, is there someone who is no one's number one?
Number one? That's a big
All right.
difference. There's
like, is there like it's like there are basically.
There's a big difference with like having like 0 people supporting you versus like, you know, you might not be number one, but like they still like you.
Yeah.
There's a difference with that. So I don't think like the completely 0-1 exists. Except, but I think the other one, it's possible that exists, especially with like the newer ones, right?
Yeah, because we were discussing this earlier, and I joked basically the people who follow all the like shiny new members, all the draft and Kinkyusei, are like the DD type of Wota anyway. So they don't really have a number one. They just go for whatever's new and shiny.
Yeah, I can agree with that. You guys remember the famous story about Yumin having like 0 people in her lane? No. Not 0 people in her lane. As in like the entire day, she got 0 people.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was a famous story though, but it was a couple of years ago. Like I think her mom wrote it in a letter during her Seitanzai. Said like she cried so much about it. Like she got home and she said like, "Mama, no one came." And like she said like she felt so bad for the staff. Like because the staff were just standing there, right, waiting for someone.
Oh yeah,
I think she said it somewhere. Definitely her mom talked about it in her Seitan, but it might be in one of the documentaries too. That oh my god, like it's kind of unbelievable to think about it, right? As in literally 0.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. Unless it's like Kanto and there's a typhoon or something.
Yeah. But anyway, so I mean, it's highly unlikely, but maybe. I mean, I don't think definitely the 0 is impossible. Like no, because of like what Jeff said is like the shiny new thing. Like there's definitely
and just look at it's still 48. Like there's still a lot of attention from like people from otaku who like idols. It's not like we're talking about some obscure underground idol group who probably literally have like 5 fans.
Yeah, I think so.
But like, I wonder, like certain members, like, do you think like Anton is anyone's number one, or?
Well, I know someone who's.
Or Ninati.
Definitely.
No, I told you like if if a member is like veteran enough, like they will have fans that are basically like the hardened veterans who are like just like go with them through thick and thin. It radicalizes them.
Yes.
Look at the Miki fans.
Case in point.
Oh my god.
Miki.
Like you would have to be like really really into her to agree to do that.
I feel like it's like the Seitan Sai committee chairman.
Yeah.
It's like their number one fan.
Well, that's for the unpopular girls, right? Like
yeah.
With for example, like with Jeff's example with Mocha, right? Like the Seitan committee chairman is like the guy who was like so fucking into her that like I don't trust other people to like do good by her. Right?
Yeah.
But if you go up and up and up, like for example, like the Sayaka committee, for example, like the top guy there, no one gives a shit about him.
Yeah, but also because it's probably like a lot of infighting when you have different.
Yes. Yes. Oh my
chairman
god.
or whoever. Like, no, my group is better. No, my group is better.
Yeah, trust me on this. There's like way too much infighting on like these committees.
Drama and politics.
Oh my god.
It's like just high school all over again.
Yes. That's why like I think like for example like Jeff's group is probably like perfect size because like it's not enough people to like have politics. Then that's it.
On that happy note, that's gonna do it for this edition of the NMB Takoyaki Party.
Yeah. Oh, last thing before we leave, shout out to that Japanese guy who.
Oh yeah, that happened to us. So,
oh my god!
Story behind this. So story behind this. So we were, way in line for the NMB Zenaku event at Makahari, and it's like we're just talking, me and Ryan, and then there's this random Japanese guy just talks to us. Hey, are you guys the Takoyaki guys?
And like I was like, what? I was ready to say like no. And then what?
Yeah.
You're not used to this fame.
It's like, oh, I recognize your voice. You have like 300 views on the channel, Matt. Like it's like he's one of those 300 views.
Yeah. So basically we have the face for radio. It's the classic joke. So thanks to that guy for noticing us or recognizing our voices. Like, he said something like he uses our podcast to help him practice English or whatever.
No. I made that up.
Oh, you liar! God.
Oh. No, I didn't say. So, I think that's the reason that he was listening. No, I talked to him. I said like, oh, how do you recognize us? It's like, oh, I listen to you guys. I said like, I have no idea how you recognize us. It's like, oh, that was it, and he just left. So he wasn't really interested in talking to us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep. Well, if you're listening, please comment. If you would like to tell us more about your story.
Or write us a review on iTunes like this person did. We have a review on iTunes.
Oh my god, we do?
Yep. Oh, really?
So it says, Love NMB, 5 stars. This is from Jabroning.
Oh, thank you, Jabroni.
Thanks, Jabroni.
Yep. Probably likes wrestling, I guess.
Probably. Anyway,
it's The Rock.
Anyway, so if you have a comment or if you have a comment, question, or if you want to write iTunes review, give us 5 stars. Only 5 stars.
Only 5 stars.
Yeah.
Not
write a
3
review.
eggplants.
Yeah, you can put an eggplant. That's probably fine. We'll probably talk about it on the podcast next time. So yeah, if you have questions, post on YouTube, comment on the Twitter. We'll have all the notes and descriptions there. So thanks for listening to us, and we'll see you again next month.